Man, Uncut Gems. Mm, mm, mm. I have 4 words. I'm emotionally up. This movie was incredible. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Micah Thomas, a.k.a. Mr. Must Be Muscles, a.k.a. Black Arrow in the building. And we talking about Uncut Gems, baby. Adam Sandler's newest flick. The baddest in the building. Right now, this movie was incredible. Incredible. I was on my seat from the beginning. So spoiler alert, because we about to get into it. Alright, what's up, y'all? I'm back. And let's get right into it. Let's get real right now. Adam Sandler was phenomenal. Fantastic in Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems. It was directed by the Safdie brothers. The dedication of these guys is incredible, y'all. It took them 10 years. 10 years to get this movie popping. They asked Adam Sandler for it back in 2010, and he was too busy at the moment. Obviously, I mean, if you remember back then, he had movie after movie after movie. But so it took him 10 years to get Adam to agree to this movie, and he finally did, and oh my goodness, it could not have turned out any better. So if you've seen it, I don't know if you noticed, but there's something unsettling about this movie. And if you really read into it, they have every actor on set speaking over each other. So you're constantly getting everybody's insight and opinion at once. So it makes it for a very chaotic scene. And it's throughout the whole movie. I've never seen a movie that did that at such a great sound quality. Like, hats off to the sound team, because y'all did amazing. But this movie starts out, well, it starts out a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. We were in like Ethiopia, I believe, and they found an uncut gem, right? One of the most rarest on the planet. And we cut to Adam Sandler. He's walking down the street, you know what I mean, in big city, and comes into his shop, right? Comes into his shop. It's the most chaotic thing I've ever seen. You got everybody. He's walking it. If I walked into work like this, oh, y'all, I'm out. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. But he walked in, and he's like, hey, how's everybody doing, you know? And there's this guy in this movie, all right? He's like he like sells stuff out of his shop, out of his jewelry store. And he's real close with Adam. Well, in the movie, his name is Howard Ratner, right? Howard. So it's Howard's jewelry shop, and he's got this dude selling out of him. He's kind of a punk though, dude. Like, he's shiesty for sure. So Howard has already, within 10 minutes of this film, had bounty hunters, I guess, or hitmen at his shop, stalking him already. Like, you don't get a lead up into it, nothing like that. You just smacked him right out the gate, and I'm not even playing with you, just like that. And homeboy's all like, yo, you good on track. So starts off with a colonoscopy. Dead ass serious. Dead ass. Yeah, so Howard is getting a colonoscopy within the first 4 minutes of this film. But it gets better. So Kevin Garnett, this is his first film appearance, and he did a pretty good job as well. I mean, for an athlete, I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm an athlete myself, but he did a pretty good job. So he's still Boston Celtics, still playing, and he comes into Howard's shop, right? That one dude I was telling you about brings him into Howard's shop. And Howard just got this gym, right? He's like, his whole day's made from this gym because he ordered it and spent all his time and all this stuff doing it to try to get it. And Kevin Garnett falls in love with the gym and somehow thinks it's gonna improve his skill and his game on game night, which I guess you could say it did, right? So he gets better every time he has the gym. They make a deal to where he can take the gym, but Howard gets to take his championship ring, right? This is where it gets bad. Howard goes out and pawns the championship, the Boston Celtics Kevin Garnett championship ring for like, I don't know, $40,000. Then he places a bet on the Celtics for Kevin Garnett to like basically take over the game. Wins that, obviously. By the way, you should know he's an addictive gambler. I don't know if you know anything. No, I'm not gonna get into it. So he improves his game every time he has this gym, and Howard bets on him, right? The whole movie, man, the whole movie, this dude just keeps getting beat on and just stuck right in the gutter. And it sucks, dude, and you feel for him. You feel for him. You're like, man, he's got to win at some point, right? He does. He does. This is what hurts my feelings. This is what hurts my feelings. I was so invested in this movie for 2 hours. I was invested fully, okay? Through his wife and kids at home, and he's got a side piece and, you know, a jewelry dealer. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of comes with the territory, I guess. But he's got a side piece, and I guess he's like half in love with her and like half in love with his wife, which that's stupid. You can't do that. Pick one. But anyway, so he goes, his wife or his girlfriend goes to the Weeknd concert, goes to the Weeknd's concert, and ends up almost hooking up with the Weeknd. And Adam, in the meantime, or Howard, in the meantime, finds out that the Weeknd and his girl are in the closet. And he goes over, opens the closet, almost whoops the out of the Weeknd. It was great. I don't like the Weeknd, so that didn't bother me none. But I would pay money to see Adam Sandler kick the out of the Weeknd. I would pay money for that. So that happens, and he realizes she's a hoe. And he goes, he has like a family event at his house, and his wife's there, obviously. His kids are there, obviously. And he tries to get back together with his wife, and obviously it doesn't work. She laughs in his face. But the interesting thing is, it's his wife's brother. It's his wife's brother that actually puts him in a trunk, buck-ass naked, at the school. At the school, man. He got to call his wife in the middle of their daughter's play to come get him out the trunk. Out the trunk? So, you fast forward, he's just getting beat down, man. He's in the gutter. He can't get out. And, you know, he's fighting back and forth with Kevin Garnett and the dude I was telling you about who hooks people up at the jewelry store about getting this gym back so he can sell it for millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And he finally makes the biggest bet of his entire life. The biggest bet of his entire life. And there's so much on the line. If you watch this movie and you're not invested and you're not like on the edge of your seat, like he has to win this, he has to win this, then I don't know what you're doing, because this is incredible. This is where it got me. Yes! Yes! I won! I won! He won, dude. He won. Right there, right in the head. Are you kidding me? He finally won. I spent 2 hours watching this dude lose, and then he won, and then dead. 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 So bullshit. Anyway, it was great. It was great. It was a fantastic movie. Everybody did a great job. Everybody. So, if I had to rate it, I'm going to give it a big double thumbs up at like 98.8% love rate. It got a little boring in the middle, but overall, definitely a movie. A movie. All right, movie fanatics. Yo, thanks for listening. And if you want to talk about movies like this more often, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like it up, and let's do it again, baby.